Hi, Tracy here with BibleJournalingMinistries.com, and today I'm here to present to you our first Bible journaling challenge. This one is called Love Doodles. It's a Bible journaling challenge for beginners, and so the idea is that, it's really simple. It takes 10 minutes or less. It's not a lot of work or time, but it is getting you in the Word. And now you can spend as much time as you want to in the Word. You don't have to follow everything that we have for you. It's all optional and all up to you. And then if you want to join our Facebook group, there you can share your pictures, you can share your thoughts, you can ask questions, and I will go ahead and link that up. Our Facebook group is called Bible Journaling for Beginners. So the actual challenge is broken up into different weeks, and so this is a 4-week challenge, and each week you're going to discover something different. And so in week 1 you'll discover what love is. In week 2 you'll witness the ultimate display of pure love. In week 3 you'll understand why it's important to love. And in week 4 you'll consider the command given to you about love. We use the God method here for studying, and that's basically grow, observe, and draw. So in every challenge we have a technique. So here is showing you how to do doodles, and I'll go into a little doodling with you in this particular video. But we share like how to start doodling, what supplies you need, and then some basic shapes here for you so that you can have a chance to doodle before you actually doodle in your Bible. And then in each week you're going to get, a way to grow, by reading the Bible. We're going to ask you to write the verse, observe what it is that God's trying to say in your life, and then you have space to draw if you prefer to draw on the actual paper or the book as opposed to drawing in your Bible. That's your option. So we have week 1. Week 2 is the ultimate display of pure love. Week 3, why is it important to love? Week 4, how should you love? And then at the back of the challenge we have our printables, and so you'll see our printable here has the weekly verses, and then it has some doodles for you to draw, and you can trace these. I've made them really dark for you so that you can trace them underneath your Bible. Then we have these margin elements as well that are yours to use, and again, these are optional in the challenge. You do not have to use the ones that we're providing for you. I just thought, if you didn't want to doodle, you could use what we have here. So let's get started with our doodling. So the first thing you'd want to do is read the chapter, and so we're going to read chapter 1 Corinthians chapter 13. And if you're super busy and you don't have a lot of time, you're going to want to, you can actually play the verse for yourself on an app. You can have it speak to you while you're journaling, and you can also go online and have, there are many Bibles online that will speak to you, so you can actually hear it while you're actually journaling. And the one that we're working on today is 1 Corinthians 13, and it's titled The Way of Love. So you would read the verse, and then you would reflect on that prior to journaling. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use this one first so I can show you how to use the printables that we have. And I'm just going to cut out this one that's about love. And I'm just showing you how easy it is to journal in your Bible. And I think I'm going to do it on this page because this is where we're talking about love is patient, love is kind, and it's just very beautiful. So what I'll do is, now you can color this and then just tape it into your Bible if you want to, but I've made these really dark so that you can slip them underneath your Bible and you're still able to see them. I'm going to see if you can still see that. I think you can. It's pretty dark. Now before I get started, I'm going to take a Bible mat and I'm going to slip that underneath this page, so that when I'm writing with my pencil, it doesn't hit the other page and then create indents. That's always kind of tricky and no fun. Now, if you don't have a Bible journaling mat, you don't need one. You can use, this is a piece of plastic. It was actually an old kitchen cutting board that I cut up. And I've also used in the past things like clamshells that, when I say clamshell, they're like pieces of plastic that come in things that you buy, and they're pretty hard plastic as well. You can use pretty much anything if you don't have a Bible mat, but I just have one, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. And what I'm going to do for you today is I'm just going to trace with the Prismacolor pencils, and you don't have to use these type of pencils. You can use any type of pencil you want. These are just ones I'm going to use today to show you. I'll link up everything to all the supplies in the notes below if you are looking to buy them. And if you buy them through our links, you will support our ministry, and that helps us create more fun Bible journaling challenges. So let's go ahead and get started with these. And I'm going to show you really quickly. Now, you don't have to outline in black if you don't want to. A lot of people do outline in black, but I don't want to do that for today. I just want to show you that you can just outline in any color you want. And you can even fill in any color you want. You don't have to do, again, use your creativity to decide what it is that you want to do for yourself. This is your work. This is not for anybody else but you, and it's for your time in the Word. And as I draw this, I'm going to go ahead and read 1 Corinthians 13 for you. And I'm going to read from the ESV version. The way of love. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have not prophetic powers, and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give away all I have, and if I deliver up my body to be burned, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will pass away. Okay, and as I wrap up the journaling element, you can see what it looks like afterwards. Isn't that really pretty? And it's super fast and easy to do. But this particular video is on doodling, and so I wanted to do some doodling with you as well today. And you can leave this as it is. You don't have to do anything more to it, but I thought it would be fun to add a few things. And so when we're doing doodling, some of the things you might consider doodling first without, maybe before you journal or doodle on your Bible, maybe you want to do some doodles on maybe a scrap piece of paper. And so I'll just use the back of this. Some of the things you might want to start out with is lines, because everything can be made out of lines. So you might start with, just drawing a few lines. And then you might decide to draw some waves and maybe some dashed lines. So just, kind of warming up to get your, doodle flow. And then you could maybe start out with some shapes. Maybe you're going to draw a square or a triangle or a circle or a heart, maybe a star. You'll just draw some shapes and just get really comfortable with doodling. And everything in a doodle that you've seen is really just made out of shapes and lines. I mean, if you look at this doodle here, it is just a heart with lines and circles. So you can definitely doodle this without a template if you don't want to, but feel free to doodle, and this is how you get started. And so I'm going to go ahead and do a little more doodling in the Bible. what I'm doing right now is just, I wanted the heart to be a little kind of shining, so I'm blending the yellow with the red to kind of make an orange effect, and then bringing it out a little bit to have that light. And so part of my doodling will have, I like to have a little bit of, starburst coming out from the heart. And then I might come up here and do some doodling here. Maybe some more hearts up here, maybe in a different color. Let's try blue, a darker blue, maybe something a little bit different. I'll just draw some hearts here and there. Super easy, nothing major, nothing, difficult at all. I'm not sure if I'm going to color them in, but I might decide then to kind of connect them with the lines. Remember how I said earlier that when you add lines and shapes together, that's how doodles are made. I'm going to do a little circle here. And the more you add, I think the more interesting the technique becomes. And the image just looks so much neater. And you can literally doodle all day long if you want to in your Bible. But I just think that is just super cute. So I might add a few more doodles before we call it done, because I have to go make lunch for the family today. It's the weekend and I like to spend time with them, and they're being great here. Let me spend some time with you guys creating these videos that I hope help you. And if they do help you, give us a thumbs up and share them with your friends. That way we know that they're working and we can create more and more and more. We only want to create things that are helpful. And if they're not helpful, then we won't create them for you. I'm just adding some lines to kind of give my heart some color without actually having to color it all in. And then what I might do is take that blue and outline the love. I just think that would be really cute. And you can even doodle in the inside of your letters as well. Let me show you what that might look like. Maybe I'll do a heart here, with a balloon. See how easy that is? And it's super cute. And if you mess up with a pencil, you can just erase it. If you don't like it, you can erase it away. But I'm not worried about anything here, because it's my goal just to show you how simple and easy this is. Now I'm just adding just a few little swirls here and there. Add one behind, maybe a heart behind here somewhere. I really like that shape, so now you can see this heart kind of peeking out through the bottom of it. I wanted to erase it initially, and then I decided to kind of make it bigger and keep the shape below. And then again, maybe just a few dots here. Nothing hard. And then when I'm done, I just put the pencil down. But I literally can doodle for hours. It's just so much fun. Maybe some arrows. And then probably what I'll want to do is, underline the verse. And then date it below. And that's it for our challenge. I hope you guys liked it, and remember to sign up. I'll put the links in the comments below where you can sign up and get all of the information for the challenge. It's absolutely free, and join us in our Facebook group. We have a really nice growing community. We'd love to help you on your journey. Thanks so much. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.